What do you think, Andy, you might take with you in terms of when things go back to some form of normality, whenever that may be? Because things will shift, it won't be quite like this forever. So what one or two things do you think you'll try and take with you when things get back to some form of normality?
What I've really enjoyed actually during lockdown is having some more adventures with my kids. So I've been going out regularly and doing things, and I've discovered so many cool places near my home within walking distance that I didn't really know existed. I think being on lockdown has made me much more aware of the little things that I often take for granted. The kind of parks I walk through, or the cup of coffee in the morning. I'm just having a greater sense of being thankful for the little things in life, that we can become so complacent and always wanting more and more and more, rather than being thankful for what we have in this moment. So me and my wife trying to be kind of saying thankful prayers to God together, just trying to make sure we remain thankful, even in difficult times, because actually there is so much to be thankful for. I think it's that, and things also that often I lived without many margins, and I think this whole kind of process of having to slow down and being forced into this new rhythm, I hope that some of that will stay with me as well, that actually I will not be always as hectic, and I'll be able to say no to more things, really discerning what are the right things to be doing rather than trying to do everything. I still want to live a full life and an exciting life, but I think sometimes I've been perhaps too driven to try and achieve too much, and rather than actually allowing myself to slow down at times. How about yourself, Mark? What have been your things you've done?
That's really good, and I think I feel still like in the midst of a process of working some things out myself. But I do think, as a preacher, church leader, so often you can preach things and teach things from Scripture, but I think a bit of an integrity thing again. Like I said, looking in the mirror and thinking, well, are you living this? You can teach it, you can preach it, it's there written in the Bible, but is it something that you're actually living out? And I think the truth is, sometimes, back in kind of the normal course of things, I was, and sometimes I wasn't. And now it's like an opportunity to realign and set good patterns and good, routines in place. I still feel in the middle of that. I don't think I've got there yet, but that is what feels like this is an opportunity to do, to set good practice and to set good patterns in life.
Yeah, so, I think it's interesting that I think what's happened a lot across the UK is that many Christians, people who've got another faith as well, have actually been more engaged with prayer and just seeing the importance of prayer. And I think I've been hosting these prayer gatherings on a Sunday evening with different people from across London. It's been really interesting to pray for train drivers and to pray for mental health workers and to pray for those working on the front line of the NHS, and really to pray intentionally into things and see how God answers prayer. I think for me, I've been reminded again of the power of prayer, that we can think we can't do much right now, but actually we can all pray. And just the power of being able to pray, and just remembering that perhaps when lockdown eases and we get back to some new normal, not to forget what we're learning in this time, that there is this gift of prayer that God has given us to be able to connect with him and be able to actually join in with what he's doing.